Peace and blessings, everybody. It's Monday, April the 22nd, the year 2019. I just got off the phone with David Hinkson's father. David Hinkson is America's most provably innocent political prisoner. You might ask, why do I say that? Because David Hinkson is spending 43 years in prison on the testimony of one man named Elvin Joe Swisher. If I said that Elvin Joe Swisher is a liar, that's not just my opinion. Elvin Joe Swisher was convicted of perjury and sentenced to prison time for being a liar. Not only that, but we have a letter from Elvin Joe Swisher's own daughter. Her name is Cheryl, and she said that Elvin Joe Swisher molested her as well as other children. He's also a valor thief. That's not my opinion. It's a proven fact. So we have a proven liar, valor thief, child molester that testified against David Hinkson, and that's the only evidence that the government has against David Hinkson. It's the only evidence is the testimony of one liar, valor thief, child molester. That's the only evidence the jury believed, and they sent David Hinkson to prison for 43 years. Without the testimony of Elvin Joe Swisher, there is no case against David Hinkson. David Hinkson is also a genius with inventions, I was going to say, which could change the world, but I'm going to change it. David Hinkson has inventions which would change the world which we live. David Hinkson, I have learned after speaking with his father that he has now been relocated to the CMU portion of Terre, Haute, Indiana, with a wicked, demonic, son of Belial warden named J.R. Bell. I have a letter from Congress which indicates that this CMU prison was put together without the oversight, funding, and transparency of the American people. David described the prison to his father as a terrible place to be with no redeeming qualities. Many of the letters that we've read from Russell Landers talks about brown, smelly water, which causes boils to break out on your body. This same prison is where, one, Robert David Neal was murdered in November of 2018, most likely with the approval and consent of the prison warden, J.R. Bell. Robert David Neal was on the verge of winning a lawsuit against the BOP director, Charles E. Samuels Jr. I have many legal paperwork from Robert David Neal, and I have recorded phone calls from Robert David Neal from prison. I have attempted to report this to the Inspector General of the Department of Justice, and they have done nothing. Patrick Fiametta McConnell was found dead in Terre Haute, Indiana prison. There has been no further information on his death. I have heard, but not confirmed, that 3 more people have died in Terre Haute, Indiana prison since November of 2018. Schaefer Cox, America's foremost liberty advocate, is in the same CMU prison. Russell Landers with the Montana Freeman is in the same CMU prison. Kurt Johnson, who was exposing banking and mortgage fraud, is in the same CMU prison. For those of you who do not know Kurt Johnson is a strong Christian and good friend of Schaefer Cox. It's very likely he saved Schaefer Cox's life the day that Robert David Neal was murdered, and the Muslims were going to go after a second victim. The fact that they have moved David Hinkson to the same prison is indicative. Okay, I got a prisoner phone call, so It threw me off a little bit, and the recorder is still going. So I think I was discussing David Hinkson, and I was discussing the part about the fact that they have moved David Hinkson to the same prison is indicative of the fact that they are trying to cover up all their wickedness in one prison that is tightly controlled by devils. Letters have been released from that same prison that discusses torture within CMUs and how many of the guards are demonic transgender queers. The CMU is a hellhole on earth specifically built to house political dissidents that pose a threat to the establishment. Please lift up your prayers along with my wife and myself on a daily basis that 1, the Lord will be glorified, 2, that comfort and peace and joy will reside in the hearts of our brothers in bonds, 3, that divine justice will be handed out to the evildoers who seek to hide and harm our innocent brothers in Christ Jesus. If anyone has any questions that we can assist with, please call me at 972-839-9848. Please note that the evil, wicked son of Belial, Warden J.R. Bell, has ordered all my letters banned and returned. So if others want to write an encouraging letters to David, Schaefer, Russell, and Kurt, please do so. It would be great to know that a flood of encouraging letters are making it to all 4 of them. All glory to Jesus Christ who provides us the victory. Thank you for your time.